2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Looking at the Clippers, they're coming in off a win in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And on the floor tonight, we'll get to see one of the better shooters in the league, Danilo Gallinari, always a threat. He can light a team up when he gets hot. What do you guys like about Danilo's game?
Can I get some Italian music with this?
Okay.
Oh, mafia music. He has a great touch on all his shots, Ernie. Has the height to shoot over any and most of all small forwards. I like his game. Gallinari, he's definitely one of us.
Oh, you gonna keep the music going? Okay. Well, you know, he stepped up his game by making an effort. He really has the ability to get to the rim. Music is over. Thank you.
Kevin.
You gotta use it in this voice, Ernie. Say Kevin.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight for the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, the NBA Players Union recently voted unanimously to fund health care insurance for retired players. Now, Chris Paul, the Players Association's president, said, "We're in this position because of the hard work of the men who came before us. It's important that we take care of our extended NBA family and ensure the well-being of our predecessors." Kevin?
Thanks, DA. A true sign of how caring the NBA is, always looking out for the retired players. We should have a fan favorite here tonight. Two fast break teams, lots of highlight reel plays. Doris, what can either side do to try and slow down the other?
Well, both teams love to take turnovers and turn them into highlight reel dunks. So one, you've got to take high quality shots, take care of the basketball, make sure you're getting good shots every trip, Kev.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and George, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Rivers in the corner. Here's Harris. Connects on the 17-footer. Harris has got the first basket of the game for the Clippers.
First points of the night, and here we go.
Well, great start to this one, setting the tone right away with that bucket.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Grizzlies.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
I think, Greg, you can't expect to win with that kind of effort. The defense was nowhere to be found, and it cost them all night long.
Now Westbrook, following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. Adams dishes to George. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with a new 24-second shot clock. Adams' shot is good.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. He had 10 points in the win against Memphis.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends. And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Just great timing on that play, too, guys. Makes it impossible for the defense to react.
Anthony down low. He's guarded by Rivers.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
And Beverly kicks to Bradley. In the corner, it's Harris. No good from outside. Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Westbrook passes to Anthony. The three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Pass to Bradley. Jordan with a screen on George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Steven Adams picks one up.
And Avery Bradley won the national high school title at Findlay Prep and was considered a top 5 prospect. Some had him even at number 1, and still after 1 season at Texas, he fell to the Celtics at 19 in that 2010 draft.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And Bradley, a great athlete. He won the dunk contest in high school. Terrific player, but he's not a big highlight player, it seems, in the NBA, Greg.
Yeah, you know, his strength and explosiveness more on display defensively, and that's been his meal ticket. He's added skill, though. He's turned the corner and has become a two-way threat.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. That one wide left. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Beverly dishes to Rivers. And the Clippers miss again. Oklahoma City trailing. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Bradley kicks to Jordan. He dishes it to Harris. That one goes. Count it. Harris has got 6 points. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Screen by Adams. Here's George. Rejected by Harris. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Yeah, Bradley has developed this nice mid-range stroke, and you've got to guard him better than the defense did there.
For 3, Westbrook. Oklahoma City gets it back. Anthony's shot is off. Clippers leading by 5. Pass to Beverly over Westbrook. And it's Beverly missing.
Well, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
George, no good.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
Anthony against Rivers. Over in the corner, Beverly. They get it back. Kicks it out to Bradley. Harris outside. Second chance shot. No good on the shot. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, there's no doubt. They were sharp on the offensive end. The bench guys just did a sensational job bringing their A game.
Now, here's Bradley following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And now teams getting into the middle of the season. The truth is, it's a grind, Doris. You know it. You've covered it, 82 games. In your opinion, is that the right amount in terms of 82 games in a regular season?
I would say to you, it doesn't matter if it's the right amount. I think the reality is this is the business of the NBA. It's been 82 games for as long as I can remember, certainly in my lifetime of fandom, Kevin. So the reality is what we need to do is address the schedule. And you're starting to see that, shortening the preseason, stretching out those windows where you're not getting 4 games in 5 nights and the back-to-backs, particularly when there's back-to-back on national television. 82 games is going nowhere from a business standpoint. Let's make those 82 games the best we can by lengthening the season.
Excellent. Both good from the line that time.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Well, gorgeous release on the shot. Paul George is a confident shooter from anywhere.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Bradley. Jordan the screen, and it's Bradley off the drive. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Bradley's got 7 points.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Here's Patterson following the score by Avery Bradley. Here's Anthony. Drops one in from the wing.
You know, his whole career from Syracuse to the NBA, Melo has always been dynamite in the mid-range.
And Beverly kicks to Harris. They set the screen down low. It's stolen by Adams. For the 3. Anthony can't hit.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Gallinari, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Teodosic comes in for Patrick Beverly. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson. Here's Westbrook. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, this has become his bread and butter. The mid-range game has been good to Russell Westbrook.
Teodosic, the pass to Bradley. The dish to Gallinari. Paul George with the steal. Here's Adams, and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Sam Decker comes in for Rivers. And it's Williams in for Bradley. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Anthony. Grant comes in for George. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
It's so fascinating to look back on Thunder history because 3 current players who are dominating the league were together on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. In retrospect, the talent level on that team was unreal.
Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Williams. Roberson dishes to Collison. Adams sets the pick for Grant. 5 on the clock. They get it again. Collison. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Williams gets the bucket. And going back to the Thunder teams with the big three of Harden, Durant, and Westbrook, endures some bad luck with the Thunder during those seasons.
Well, first and foremost, they ran into a great Miami team in the NBA Finals. Then after Harden left, injuries to both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook hampered their opportunities. Still, you think back, and if you're an Oklahoma City fan, you can marvel at the collection of talent you once had.
Passes to Decker. Harrell setting the pick for Decker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Los Angeles.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from 3-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Doris, with all the switching on defense, it seems like everyone has to be able to guard both inside and on the perimeter. Do you see us becoming even more of a positionless league?
You know, this is a fascinating aspect to me because you focus on a player like Draymond Green, who coming out of Michigan State was considered a tweener, somebody who was neither a guard nor a forward and didn't have the requisite skill set to be effective in the NBA. But there is true value to players, be it at the small forward, the power forward, or the center position. Because the league is such a heavy pick and roll, because the floor is so spread, Kevin, the guys who have the kind of lateral mobility and the basketball IQ to switch onto smaller players and stay in front and contest shots, they're crucial. For right now, this is the trend, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
Ferguson misses.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 just slips away.
It's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Felton. The Clippers getting the bucket. Grant, that's good.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Pick by Harrell. The feed to Williams. Over in the corner, Decker. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Decker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Felton kicks to Grant. Collison with a screen on Gallinari. Screen by Grant. Collison, the pass to Felton. Fires, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Felton's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. LA's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight. Pick by Harrell. Williams passes to Teodosic. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, despite the miss, he did a really good job shaking himself completely free from the defense.
The Clippers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Williams for 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 5 now.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Now, here's Felton. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Collison with a screen on Williams. Ferguson misses.
This has been absolutely brutal. Missed every shot this quarter. He needs to keep his head up and keep working.
Dishes it to Gallinari. Shoots over Grant. That's short off the rim. Thunder trailing by 3. Outside, Felton. Collison, the pass to Ferguson. They set the pick. Gallinari with the rebound.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Williams dishes to Harrell. Stolen by Grant. Outside, Felton. To the left side wing. Here's Roberson. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Ferguson. Grant, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Williams. He has 5, and the shot goes in.
Oh, my goodness. That is how to attack the rim. Don't give the defense time to react. That's beautiful.
Outside, Felton. Lets it go from 11. That one, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, you know, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, you know, excelling in my role.
Well, Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job and does it very, very well. He is excelling.
And he may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan has become a defensive beast. And the thing of it is, he's still learning, still getting better.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
Decker is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Teodosic in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Outside Williams to the left side wing. Second shot opportunity. And it's Harrell missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Roberson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Felton. Collison with the screen for Felton. Shot clock at 3. Back to Robertson. He feeds it to Felton. They shoot again. Here's Collison, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Harrell setting the pick for Decker. Teodosic the pass to Decker. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Gallinari attacking. Count it. Good.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
And as good as Gallinari can be on the offensive side, Greg, he's a bit of a one-way player.
Yeah, and Gallinari is best in a situation where you can kind of hide him on defense. You want him out there on the floor due to his genius in terms of the offensive game, but he can't hang with most starting caliber forwards defensively.
One shot.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
Now Rivers, following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt. Anthony in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Right, perfect contest in that instance, Greg, making it really hard on the shooter to have any kind of space at all.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Right, because you'd rather have guys playing aggressive and physical than being too timid.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. That free throw good from Patterson.
Well, if you think back to last season, guys, the narrative was that Russell Westbrook had zero help on this roster. To be completely honest, I thought it was unfair to the pieces that were around Russell Westbrook and the job they did playing their roles to exactly the standard this organization wanted.
Now, here is George. Following the miss by Austin Rivers. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Here's Adams. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Adams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Well, he's a scorer first, but Melo making the right read there.
And what the fans are saying is that Westbrook, Doris, just needs more help around him.
Well, certainly the acquisition of Paul George should relieve some pressure on Russell Westbrook because now he's teamed along yet another superstar.
Thunder trailing by 3. And George kicks to Patterson. The pass to Adams. Patterson, the screen. Adams dishes to George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, when Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental possibility, the suitors lined up, and eventually the price was paid, and now George finds himself in a Thunder uniform.
First one falls for him. And to many, the Thunder came out of nowhere to land George in that trade.
You know, most thought Cleveland or maybe Boston were the front runners for his services, but the Thunder snuck in and made their team a two-star squad once again. Very interesting to see how far the duo of Westbrook and George can go.
I tell you, as good as he is at the line, it allows him to invite contact when he's down low.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Andre Jordan is second.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Now Beverly, after Westbrook's missed 3. Rivers passes to Beverly. Westbrook pulls it in.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. Bradley kicks to Harris. Here's Beverly, and Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Clock at 6. Bradley dishes to Rivers.
Yeah, this is when Melo's at his best, when he's active on both ends of the floor.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Here's Anthony following the score by Avery Bradley. The drive by Anthony, and he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
You know, that's just the power and strength from Anthony, able to take the hit and still play through it.
Well, you could feel the clock ticking for Melo's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add Melo to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, Melo still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as Melo for practically nothing.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You know, Carmelo Anthony, problematic for the defense. He spends so much time at the line, keeps you on a string.
Beverly, the pass to Jordan. Rivers against Anthony. Jordan kicks to Harris. Feeds it to Beverly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Westbrook. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Harris. Good work defensively by Anthony. To the paint. George, no good.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. He kicks it to Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Now, here's Bradley. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis. Harris kicks to Bradley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Anthony. Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. And he knocks down the first one. You look at the success that Coach Billy Donovan has had both at the college level at Florida and his first few years in the NBA at Oklahoma City. Doris, he very much feels at home in playoff and pressure situations.
Well, certainly Billy D has a lot of experience managing a team in a postseason setting. This is a guy who always tinkers during the regular season to find different angles to help his guys. Billy Donovan, one of those guys increasingly who you don't want to see in a 7-game series.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had 25 points in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I was also struck by how well he shared the basketball. He created a lot of easy buckets with that passing ability.
The offensive rebound. Adams' shot is off. Clippers leading by 3. Rivers kicks to Jordan. Pass to Harris. Shoots over Patterson. Harris dishes to Bradley. Over George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
Harris passes to Jordan. Back to Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Westbrook rejected by Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now, here is George. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Here's Beverly. The lead is 2. He dishes it to Harris. Outside Bradley. Patterson against Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Clippers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harris. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Sam Decker comes in for Rivers. Williams, he's checked in for Bradley. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Patterson. Roberson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Ferguson's checked in for George. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 4. Felton kicks to Grant. There's the screen. Here's Adams. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Decker. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Decker's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Adams dishes to Robertson. Back to Adams. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
Well, Doris, beside what he brings to a team on the court, Steven Adams also helps the team in the locker room with his presence.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You can hear it in the way Steven Adams interacts with both the press and his teammates. He's a very personable guy. There's a sharp wit to him that can help ease tension within a team or sometimes, if necessary, with the media.
And that one misses.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework. He is just really almost playing for the...
Oh! You got to be kidding.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the Thunder with the possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's the screen. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Adams with the screen on Williams. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ferguson. Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Grant. Here's Teodosic. Gallinari, a screen on Felton. Gallinari outside. Offline with his 3. Thunder trailing by 4. Ahead. Here's Ferguson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a second to recognize the rookies who have been doing a terrific job distributing the basketball this past month. You look at Teodosic, currently 5th in the league in assists. Such court vision.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Collison's out there. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Williams. Picked by Harrell. Passes it to Teodosic. Bangs home the trifecta. Teodosic has got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Felton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Ferguson misses.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Grant.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Here's Teodosic. He's got 5. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Felton the pass to Ferguson. Outside Collison. They set the pick. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Williams with the ball. He's got 12. Right wing. Here's Decker. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy. The ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 13 points, 2 block shots, and 6 rebounds. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, it's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
We welcome you back with a view of the 110 freeway cutting right through downtown Los Angeles. Never a shortage of traffic on that stretch of road. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Taking a look at the Thunder. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. The dynamic tandem of Westbrook and George, the backcourt. And it's Anthony in at the small forward.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
For 3, Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, just the ability to have the kind of vision that Paul George has, exceptional at getting his teammates the basketball.
In the corner, it's Harris. Over Adams. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Adams sets the pick for Anthony. Takes a 3. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Westbrook.
Steven Adams takes pride in being a great screen setter. I think this guy creates so many opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's Bradley. There's the 3. Jordan inside. Patterson defending. Here's Rivers. Adams, a nice D.
They were hoping for a fast start. Instead, they're 0 for 4.
And here's George for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Beverly kicks to Harris. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Bradley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Bradley is remarkable at taking it to the rack. He just uses exceptional speed, Avery, and that athleticism to pick up these fouls.
The Clippers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Thunder trailing by 7. To the inside, Patterson, and it's Patterson finishing it off.
Russell Westbrook with his head on a swivel. He understands where his guys are at all times.
Beverly dishes to Harris. And there's the feed to Rivers. Outside Bradley. And it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Four on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Anthony. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. George passes to Adams. Screen by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
Bradley kicks to Beverly. Buries it from three-point range. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now here's Anthony. He has 5. Westbrook, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Hey, Greg, when you look at all the dunks that DeAndre Jordan has on his resume, it's pretty impressive.
And Jordan, I feel, is even underrated with his dunking ability. Very agile. You can see that in warm-ups as well as the dunk contest. His unmatched power when attacking the rim, really unprecedented. He may be the best athlete in the league.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Bradley dishes to Jordan. To the wing on the left. Beverly the pass to Harris. Back to Beverly. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
Patterson a screen on Bradley. Shot off the screen. And it's Westbrook again missing.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Rivers in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Rivers has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Yeah, maybe a new approach, because what they're doing is not working. You're going to have to alter some things on the offensive end.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Anthony.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 11. Here's Patterson from out on the wing. He knocks it down. Patterson's got 5 points so far.
Well, the classic stretch 4, right? Patrick Patterson creates so much space when he hits these mid-range jumpers. Nice.
And Beverly kicks to Rivers. Beverly against Westbrook. The 3 from Bradley. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. To the middle. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Here's Beverly. He's got 8. The dish now to Harris. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Rivers passes to Bradley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 18 points for him.
It does not take AB long to get rolling, Kevin. He has shown great strides in being a dominant offensive player.
Westbrook dishes to George. Back to Westbrook. And Jordan sends it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Now, great look on that, just a little out of rhythm.
Yeah, he looked like he forced that a little bit. Just needs to take his time. Got to make these shots right now.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Ahead, nobody near George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Beverly. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Harris outside. Here's Rivers, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, you have to give a lot of credit to Austin Rivers for how he has improved since his rookie season.
And one big reason for Rivers earning his spot is his improved efficiency. Had trouble shooting from the mid-range and out early on and worked on that part of his game, which opened up everything else for his skill.
He misses the free throw, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Jordan. Alinari comes in for Tobias Harris. Lou Williams is checked in for Bradley, and Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And he sinks the second. Shortening the preseason, adding a week to the regular season to avoid some back-to-backs. Doris, how much is that going to help the players, you think, stay healthy?
You know, this is a fascinating development in one of the areas where the NBA was so proactive in long-term health and well-being of their players. Kevin, I'm anxious to see. Everybody was frustrated by the number of preseason games. They didn't matter. And so I think by taking some of those games that have zero impact on the season, zero impact on how you evaluate and put your team together, is going to be critical to avoiding back-to-backs and the dreaded 4 games in 5 nights. I'm so excited to see how this plays out.
Doris, we're going to get a better product in the regular season. We're going to see players fresher, less injured. I mean, it's a win-win.
Agreed.
Decker's checked in for the Clippers. Ferguson, the pass to Collison. They set the pick to the wing on the left. Felton inside the three-point line. Doesn't go either for Felton.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
Now the pass to Teodosic. And stolen by Felton. And here's the fast break. Felton leading the way, and it's good for 2.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Teodosic. He has 5. Alinari outside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Ferguson, the pass to Collison. Dishes to Felton. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And it's 6 points for Raymond Felton.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Teodosic, the pass to Gallinari. Here's Decker. Got a hand on it. Here's Ferguson from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Decker. Los Angeles with another miss. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Roberson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. They set the pick. The shot that time, not on target. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Teodosic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Milos Teodosic, one of the bigger names in basketball not to play in the NBA last season, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers brought him over from Europe to help kind of ease the loss of Chris Paul. He's a terrific playmaker who is one of the best passers in the world, and not young, but respected by many around the globe.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
So he gets them both.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Felton kicks to Grant. They set the pick. He feeds it to Collison. Pass to Felton. Here's Grant. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Grant's got 8.
Amazing recognition by Felton. Sees the wide open man, sends it on time and on target.
Williams for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here is Felton. He has 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Harrell's got 8 rebounds in this game. Gallinari dishes to Williams. 4-on-3 break. And the dunk by Grant.
Well, Kev, how about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Here's Teodosic. 7 points in the game. Williams for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3-ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make things very tough on the defense.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Gallinari. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
That free throw good from Collison. Second free throw, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Gallinari up top. He's covered by Grant. The shot missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Screen by Grant. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Kicks it to Decker. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Doc Rivers, and to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing, guys, you have to do. End quarter strong.
And, you know, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations. Let's see if they can do that.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Teodosic out there with Williams. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Harrell. And it's Decker in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to effect it.
Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Thunder trailing by 9. Felton kicks to Grant. Collison with it. Harrell on him. Right side, Collison. Pass to Ferguson. Over Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 9. The former 6th man of the year in 2015, Lou Williams, can fill it up in a hurry.
Sweet Lou. I mean, he is a terrific shooter, uses that fadeaway to create some space, and he has really become a master at getting himself to the free throw line. He excels in this role in terms of creating efficient offense off the bench.
First free throw is good.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jordan, he's checked in for Harrell. Tobias Harris comes in for Decker. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Teodosic. And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Westbrook kicks to Jordan.
Whoa! Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now, here's Beverly. Feeds to Jordan. Misses in close. Thunder trailing by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Patterson, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Beverly. Harris outside. He tries for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Beverly kicks to Gallinari. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Collison. Collison's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. And a miss there on the triple.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle. I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
Harris kicks to Beverly. Back to Harris. Shoots over Patterson. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. And that's 18 points for Tobias Harris. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
For the Clippers, Austin Rivers. He's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Avery Bradley in for Lou Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams comes in for Nick Collison. And Anthony subbed in for Roberson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Here's George after Austin Rivers score. Here's Anthony, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, Melo's so consistent with that shooting form. It's really hard for him to get into a slump.
Beverly, the pass to Harris. Jordan, the screen. And here's Bradley from three. Rivers in the corner. He kicks it to Harris. Shoots over Adams. Goes up again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Passes it to Westbrook. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Adams.
Well, the size and the frame of Steven Adams is flat out intimidating. A high percentage scorer around the blocks.
Now here's Beverly. He dishes it to Rivers. To the middle. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
It's stolen by Bradley, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 8. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Beverly for 3. Good D by Westbrook.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
And George kicks to Adams. Patterson lays it up off the glass. Patterson's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harris outside. And Beverly kicks to Bradley. Back to Beverly. Jordan the screen. The feed to Bradley. Just 4 to shoot. Over Patterson. Bradley with another miss. Thunder trailing by 9. Looking to end his cold spell. Tries again. It's deflected, but they recover it. Here's Patterson. Missed it, even after all those chances. LA has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And here's Bradley from 3. Bradley with another miss.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now here is Harris. Rivers with it. Yes, that goes in. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Adams, back to Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Doris, you've said this many times, few players as competitive as Russell Westbrook in the league. He goes full speed from start to finish, and you get the feeling he would play the entire game if his coach let him.
What I love most about Russell Westbrook is how much this guy just loves to compete. And it's that mentality that allows him to take over games, even if things aren't falling his way. It's hard to think of a guy who wants to win more in the league.
And the first one at the line is good.
I don't know what to talk about first. The explosiveness, the smarts. This guy, Russell Westbrook, one of the best athletes in the league and just getting smarter and smarter about how to attack.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
You know, you see Russell Westbrook now, and you just assume he's going to put up a triple-double. I don't think we thought we'd ever see somebody average that for an entire season. But what an incredible accomplishment last year, and turned the NBA upside down with that feat.
Anthony with the block.
Oh, Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Took him no time at all on that one. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Westbrook with an incredible year in the triple-double average. He also broke Oscar Robertson's record for most triple-doubles in a single season. Doris, wonderful ceremony with the two of them on the last day of last season.
What's incredible to me is Westbrook is already 4th on the all-time triple-double list. Think about it. He's in his prime, and he could pass names like the Big O, Magic Johnson, and Jason Kidd. This is truly extraordinary.
Clippers leading by 10. Here's Beverly, and that's in. Nice feet on the play.
You know, since halftime, he's finally started to shoot with confidence.
Thunder shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Westbrook dishes to Anthony. Left side, Adams. So it's the Clippers now. Back to Anthony. Anthony sets the pick for Westbrook. Off the screen, and he knocks down the jumper.
Russell Westbrook, so smart. This guy just uses the screen to perfection.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
No one covering. And that's 11 points for Austin Rivers.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Westbrook, they grab their own miss. Doesn't go for him. Los Angeles leading by 13. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And stolen by Jordan. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Without question, Avery Bradley displaying his skills today.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle, because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Avery Bradley.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Thunder trailing by 13. George with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Beverly against Westbrook. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
The motor of Russell Westbrook is absolutely amazing. This guy stays with his shot even through the tough contact.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Beverly. In the corner, it's Harris. Now the dish to Jordan. Back to Harris. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. George has got the ball. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
Jordan the screen. Harris passes to Jordan. Dishes it to Bradley. Over George. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook kicks to Patterson. That one drops for him. Patterson's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I think this is where they'd like to see Patrick Patterson be effective, get his points in tight, make nice, efficient moves to the rim.
Beverly against Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Jordan no good on the free throw.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Clippers leading by 6. Jordan the screen. Beverly dishes to Harris. Over to the left wing. Harris setting the pick for Rivers. Up off the screen. Anthony with the defensive effort. The pass to George. 40 seconds left in the game. Adams' shot is off. Beverly the pass to Bradley. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Bradley.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
Count that bucket.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
And he is unable to get the second one. And so here is Oklahoma City. 7-point differential. Pass to Collison. Here's Grant. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Decker. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, you made some big shots to get the win tonight.
I just wanted to stay aggressive. You know, shoot or shoot. That's what we're supposed to do. I've always been a confident guy. Never got down on myself. So I just continue to be aggressive and just concentrate on the first shot.
Lou, nobody has ever doubted your confidence. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.